So yesterday I was talking to a client of mine that does jewelry design, and one of the things that she was struggling with was she needs to create more content for her business, but she was having some difficulties finding ways to relate what she does as far as making jewelry to kind of what's in it personally for her. How is she personally involved in all this? And we're sitting there talking, and this is like a pretty common thing that a lot of people I talk to and work with deal with. And we're sitting there talking, and then one of the things she talked about is how her jewelry, like each piece has like a personal connection for the person that buys it. It means something to them. And just asked, like, have you ever bought a piece of jewelry that like meant something to you? And she had this story about, she was in Guatemala and playing over her head, and she was in Guatemala, and she saw this piece that she really liked, and she was gonna buy it off the guy, but then she like tried to haggle on the price with it, and the guy's like, yeah, sure, I'll give it to you for that price too. But then she realized that no, if she wants this piece and she really likes it and she wants to value the artistry of it, she's gonna pay this person his full asking price for the piece. And it ended up being like a piece of jewelry that she wears all the time. It's one of her favorites, and we started playing a little bit ahead. The lesson she learned from it is that she learned a lesson about just connecting with a piece of jewelry, but then also about paying what something is worth, like valuing something for its price and paying that, and realizing that other people would pay her for that too. So and right away there she is. She's got a story about like how jewelry works in her life and how she's personally connected to the work that she does. And it's funny because she didn't quite see it, and as soon as we started talking the story, she's like, oh yeah, you're right. And it sounds kind of obvious the way I talk about a story now, but this is pretty common. I think a lot of us, we discount our own stories. We sort of forget how powerful they could be. They're so close to us, so we don't always see it. So one of the things I'm going to start doing to do this, just help people get their stories out there and kind of feel more comfortable telling their own stories and connecting with their own stories for what they are, is I'm starting a new series called Storycrafting, and it's just going to be regular kind of mini workshops where we're all going to be sharing stories with each other, kind of connecting with each other based on those stories, and help each other see how powerful our own stories can be. So this is going to be a regular thing. I'm going to do it probably like every other week for now, and I'll put a link about it in the comments. All right, signing off.